Hello beautiful people, my name is Zach and welcome to my first YouTube video. This channel is mainly going to be centered around triathlons, so that's swimming, riding, running, and with my overall goal going to be trying to finish a full Ironman. I'm currently scheduled for a half Ironman in late March, which is the main goal that I'm focusing on at the moment. I've also just had a 3-month hiatus from any training due to exams and schoolies, so it's going to be tough to get back into, but the main purpose of this channel is to not only educate myself, but educate others about what it takes to compete in an event like this, and also just learn more about each individual sport, what's correct technique in running, what are useful things to get and not get when riding, and proper technique in swimming and things like that. So today we're going to be looking at a run that I'm about to go on, as you can see, and then maybe a ride tomorrow morning. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. So I've done some stretching and a quick warm up. I'm out in the wetlands, and yeah, about to start. I'm gonna get a good 6Ks in, listening to some Creed, and yeah, hopefully it goes well. First climb down, right around 6:20 per kilometre. Probably came out of the gate a little bit too hard. Heart rate's a little bit too high, I think. As I said, it's meant to be a bit more zone 2 and a little slower, so I'll probably be slower on the next couple Ks, but there's your update. Second K in, third of the way there. At 6:39 per kilometre now, so as I predicted, we slowed down. Whew. It's fucking boiling today, so that's obviously going to have an impact, because I'm sweating bullets. And I definitely didn't hydrate enough. There's also no drink taps on this path, which was probably a poor prediction by me. Whew, let's go. Okay, we're officially 3Ks in, taking a quick halfway break. Pace is sitting around 650 per kilometre, and my heart rate is definitely lowered since I slowed down. One thing I've really been focusing on today was that taking smaller and faster steps. So treating your cadence like you would on a bike, where your cadence stays relatively similar, but what changes is your gear, or in this case, your stride length. So small strides, really quick, is kind of what I've been working on. And I think it helps a lot, just like there was pretty much a similar difference to when I started to change my cadence and speed it up, rather than sitting in a higher gear with longer strides and slower steps or slower pedals. But yeah, I think that's about enough of a break. 3Ks home, let's go. Kilometre number 4 down, 2/3 of the way through. Dropped off significantly, so I definitely pushed too hard in the first half. Now I know for sure. Currently at a 7-minute 3-second pace. Kilometre number 5 down, currently at 7-minute 13 kilometres. And yeah, definitely dropped off a lot now. But last K till home, I might pick it up a little bit. And yeah, God, that water is killing me now. That sun is burning and I'm a little bit into the wind. So here we go. 6K's done, average pace around 7 minutes 12. Fortunately on Strava I forgot to pause it at halfway, so it'll be slower on there. But yeah, note to self, sunscreen, maybe a hat, tons of water. God, I am thirsty. And now I've got to make up for that when I get home. Just got back home, got some water into me. Feeling a lot better now, obviously. Lesson learned. Jesus, that water is so huge. It definitely slowed me down, and B, it's just terrible. Being dehydrated does not feel good. But no, overall a really good run. Definitely wasn't working hard cardiovascularly, 'cause it wasn't the aim, but my legs really slowed down towards that end. That was where I lost. So probably need some strength work, or more of that zone 2 stuff, more working on those distances and legs. The plan is for 8Ks next week. That's what I used to be doing, was 8 to 10 on my long run. But as I said, I've been out for a bit, so coming back, I wanted to start with 6. I don't know if it'll be in this video or not. Might be in another one, but going for a ride tomorrow morning, so stick around for that one. Okay, now we're looking at a bit of a post-workout meal. So I've got 2 tins of canned tuna, about 100 calories each. half a cup of rice, 170 calories, and then a tablespoon of rolled sauce, which is again around a bit more than 100 calories. So 300-400 calorie meal. Really good, packed with protein, and I'm loving it. That sauce is probably your only downfall, pretty high in calories, and but it's pretty much inedible without it. I'd love to hear about some more substitutes. I was really happy with my run today, and I've definitely decided that I'm going to include the ride from tomorrow in this video. And I've also thought of a title, which is probably what the series is going to be called: What It Takes to Be a Half Ironman, and then hopefully once I complete it, what it takes to be a full. Awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Morning, it's now 6 a.m. We're about to go for our first ride, or at least on video. It's going to be around 25-27 k's through hills, and I'll see you guys at the halfway point. Here we go. So we're officially halfway, 13.5 kilometers in, average pace of 22.8 kilometers an hour. Obviously a lot of hills. There's a big climb right here that I've just come down, and it's a tough one. I can't really, you can't get a good angle, but over there, and it starts really, like, it's not steep here at all, and then it just picks up, and it's about, I think, a K or just under, and I'm kind of just working up the will to go for it now. Going well so far though, definitely better than last time I did this track, and I didn't do this big last hill on the last time I did this track, so we're doing good with pace. Hopefully I can beat my previous time, and I think my PB up this climb is around 7.5 minutes, so we're also trying to beat that. I doubt I will though, because that was before I stopped training. Whew, I am whacked. Let's get to it. Okay, and we're home. These are I can't really show you the stats because I've got it in selfie mode. But I'll pop them up on screen. 23.9k average, or kilometers an hour average. 27 k's, took me about an hour 8 with around 300 meters ascent and 300 meters descent. My cadence was an average of 79, so it slowed down on the hills, which is not good. We need to pick that up a bit. A few things to note here too, and they really actually would have affected my performance today, and I'm really disappointed that they happened, really. Last night, the diet slipped up a bit. I was still in a calorie deficit, but I had a couple lollies, and I felt really shit after. Not like because I ate lollies, you know, obviously you feel a little bad for your diet, but more so because of how my gut felt. And then also I went to sleep at around 1 and got up at about 5:30, so need to get that schedule in order. I'll definitely end up passing out later, which is not ideal and not great for this kind of thing. But yeah, really happy with how I went. I pretty much maintained the last time I did that track plus the huge climb, which I'm really happy with, being able to hold that same pace for further distance, especially adding in that climb. Like, it's similar to the wind, I think, where, you know, yes, it's easier going down, and yes, it's easier going with the wind, so that boosts you, but you'd rather no wind or no hill than having to go down and then back up, because that back up is just so draining and so hard to counteract the amount of pace you'll build up on the way down, I believe, at least. But yeah, that's gonna be the video, I think, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. I'm gonna go for a swim for part 2.